Welcome to the Learning Curve. The Learning Curve is a new online tool for the reporting of assessments at St Peter's College. You can find it in Keystone on the left within the My Keystone panel in this tile. Once you're in the Learning Curve, you will see a dashboard of colours and results much like this one. The top part of the dashboard shows all of the subjects that a student is studying, and for each subject all of the learning outcomes that have been assessed or will be assessed as part of that subject. Each one of these dots indicates a little bit of knowledge and skill that forms part of the assessments that are being taken by a student in a subject. If the dot is transparent, it hasn't been assessed yet, but you can still find out what it is for future reference. If the dot features a colour, the colour is an indication of how well the student has performed against that particular bit of knowledge or skill associated to a subject, according to this colour code that indicates the level of achievement. To find out all of the assessments that a student has to complete in a given subject throughout the semester or year, simply click the subject link and it will take you to a subject-specific page where you can find all of the significant assessment tasks that are planned for the year ahead. Once a significant assessment task has been completed, it will feature a tick and turn green. Back to the main dashboard. If you press play on the animation tool towards the top of the dashboard, you will see how the learning outcomes have changed over time and find the development of the colours in time. You can also change the view you prefer to look at from detailed to simple. A simple view will simply show a rectangle for each subject, and the colour will indicate the overall achievement of the student in that subject, or if you like, the average of the performances that the student has carried out in relation to the learning outcomes in that subject. The detailed view also shows a significant assessment task graph, which is below all of the learning outcomes. This graph shows all of the assessments themselves that a student has completed as part of his studies at St Peter's College. Each dot is an assessment and each line is a subject that connects all of the assessments for that subject. So you can, in an instant, see how a student is progressing in the various assessments that he's completing for his subjects, each subject or line having a different colour. If you want more details about a specific assessment, simply hover over the dot and you will get information such as the subject, the title, the grade, and when it was carried out. Also the type or the form of assessment. If there is too much information to look at, you can always narrow down your selection of subjects. For yet further details, you can click one of the dots that represents an assessment and find out very specific information, including a teacher's individual comment about how a student has performed in that specific assessment. If you have any queries about how the learning curve works or how you're meant to interact with the page that you're currently looking at, I recommend clicking this question mark, which you will find throughout the website, and this will display a help guide which will help you understand the information you are viewing and also interact with it successfully.